Hello, audience, dear members of DAO Club of the Economy. We welcome you on our stream every Thursday. And today we have a guest in our stream. It's a company, Crypto Firma. And Ksenia, hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Good, good. Well, thank you. Appreciate for your time that you share with us. Just a second, there's some noise coming here. I'm switching off. Okay. Ksenia, thank you. You're joining our stream live today, and a few questions about the company you presented. What's the main idea of the Crypto Firma company project, and can you explain to our audience?
Okay, hello, I'm glad to be a part of this conference today, and I'm, as you have already said, Ksenia, I'm the representative of company Crypto Firma. The title of our company, as you have already guessed, Crypto Firma, and from the beginning we started our work a year and a half ago. And actually, we're focusing on the selling mining hardware first of all, for Belarusian market. But as time passed, and we of course extended. Right now, we provide mining equipment not only for Belarusian market, but of course abroad, for people from over the world. So we make orders directly from reliable huge Chinese companies and provide local service for the equipment during 6 months after purchasing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, and when the company when you begin this company?
So, as far as I already said, a year and a half ago. First of all, we started here.
Okay, okay. And what's kind of what you have so far? How many, for example, equipment, and how big your project?
So, as I said, we already extended, and right now we are not focusing only for selling mining equipment. It's like an ecosystem. We have a lot of departments, and one of that is we continue sell mining hardware for people, but still providing the local technical service. And we actually have already released a crypto school for those who are eager to get valuable knowledge in the area of trading. We have some informational sources that explain actually the main purpose of crypto, the reasons for usage of blockchain, test wallets, how to operate them, to be sure that they are reliable enough for usage. And provide different information for crypto enthusiasts. We have our own YouTube channel also in case of educational purpose, where we cover and have all popular devices reviewed and cover all the information mentioned above. And moreover, we have a masternode department. Probably you're likely to know what is it. So it's a server, network server that provides service and blockchain, perform service functions, and blockchain, so it's like a transaction confirmation. And we offer private stake mining consultation. We help to set up masternode and help to promote its release. So you see that's a huge, big part right now, and a great number of work has been already done. So yeah.
Well, I heard about your school first time. It's interesting idea. Is this school for free or?
I'm going to explain. I would like to point out that it's first of all it's an educational program, and our teachers, our teaching staff involves traders. We have already set up great, excellent results, and it contains 3 stages. And all the stages are tailored to specific student needs. So the first stage for those who has no actually basic knowledge about what is trading at all, what is crypto and blockchain, no opportunity to understand. But we teach both. There's people who just begin from the scratches, and the second stage, for example, aimed for practical traders. If you have been not for ages, but still some time in this crypto market, and decided to increase your deposit at least by 20%, you should come to us, because we are going to share with you knowledge that's been accumulated for ages. And the third stage for really practical traders, I would like to tell that we are going to discuss some really interesting and uncovered business strategies, and all people, students, after 2 weeks of education will be going to experience them practically. And actual bonus, a good bonus for people who successfully completed our school, this is the second or the third stage, will have an opportunity to be a part of our great team. So it's not for free, but it's worth investing, as you can say.
This is interesting. And do you have the courses, for example, if I wanted to be a miner, do you have a courses like that you can teach me how to be a good and successful miner?
Yeah, of course. We have a department devoted actually devoted the crypto school itself. And as I've already said, different stages. We have a representative who are absolutely plunging into this sphere and diagnose your knowledge first of all, and after decide where are you to go. And after that, you will have absolutely a huge number of information and of course feedback. And teachers, our professionals, are going to work with you for you to be excellent miner in future.
Okay, good. Well, let's back to a main company, Crypto Farm. What's the audience for this project? What's your audience?
Actually, it's people from all the ages, a wide range of people. You see, it can be just crypto enthusiasts and professional traders, all people who are in need of starting mining business, for those who want to trade, who want to get the equipment. As I said, we have not only just one department devoted to something, but the huge range, this ecosystem. For example, in our YouTube channel, we have some videos, and if you are interested in how to overcome and how to fix some different bugs, technical point of view, or you would like to get knowledge about crypto conferences held where we are participating, it doesn't depend on age. You can be just a student, or you can be a person who are middle-aged, but really has strong interest in it. So it's matched.
And how much I have to have as a student? How much I have to have in my pocket and money to begin a miner?
To begin a miner, okay. I strongly recommend to come to us and to speak with our professionals, and they are disclose all the information for you, what you should do, how you should do, and absolutely 100% you will benefit and you will know all of things.
All right, thank you. And question for what's your long-term plans?
Okay. So we have already been working with CIS countries, and right now want to go to the global market and going further. So first of all, we would like to build a strong team of traders, of course, from the people, from our post-graduators of our crypto school. And future actions can take place in the creation of a trust fund. Yeah, but all of them are in the kind of realizing, we are thinking what to do and where to go, and right now there are just really good plans, yeah, for the strong future.
All right, I got you. And the last question, can you provide any advice for our audience about mining? Because just barely in the winter time, we talked a lot with kind of people who does the mining, and they are not very happy. They were. How about now? Is a good time to begin a miner, or how's the market in the mining?
Perhaps you have already watched the first or the second episode of the really great movie TV show, yeah, the Game of Thrones, and actually the winter has gone away. Actually, the market began to be warmer and warmer right now. If you are plunging into the different internet sources, you will see that blockchain and actual cryptocurrency in the future, for example, the latest maybe news that you can be interested in. So a kind of car called Jaguar or Jaguar, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly in this case, are implementing smart contract, and IOTA, the product, if you also have already said, are implemented in order to, the drivers will get these tokens if they actually decide to tell about the traffic jams in the roads, or I don't know, about some kind of first of all, let's consider traffic jams. Do you get this token, and these tokens you can use for paying, for example, for parking place, or some road fees. And actually, it's one of the hugest actually corporations that try to implement their tokens to the everyday equipment that people use. Maybe you are not the owner of a really expensive and huge car, but it just started, just beginning. But after some time, parking place will be easier to get, and people, after collecting the information, the traffic updates in the real time, will be able not only to understand what road they are going to choose or what to do with it, but use these tools in everyday car. Or for example, Visa that have already implemented a card just held in the cryptocurrency. You see, the world is not just staying at one line, it's developing, and blockchain technologies and cryptocurrencies are implemented in everyday tools that everyone can use. So if you are good holder, and if you want to see what will be, I strongly recommend you to believe in your idea, to hold your crypto, and be happy with that, because for the cryptocurrency, our best good future. Okay, it's my opinion, so maybe it can be subjective.
All right, well, thank you, appreciate it. Of course, one of the purpose why we create this content for our audience, to help them and motivate them, and to believe in blockchain technology, as we also believe in this technology. So thank you for this motivation content. Thank you for this interview. And the last question is, how to our audience can find you? Any website? Groups on Telegram or Facebook? Do you have any contacts?
Yeah, of course. We are everywhere. If you want to use Telegram, if you want to use contact Odnoklasniki, if you want to join our Instagram group, we have people who can connect with you via the chat, who can connect. Oh, okay, on via YouTube, I will share contacts with you, and you will maybe put place
Yes,
them
we will.
everywhere. So
Yes, we will. Well, thank you for your time, and we appreciate that you attend our DAO Club New Economy. I just remind our audience that every Thursday we have live streams for you in a DAO Club, and we provide some interesting information about companies and from experts as well. They share some motivation content with you. And today I remind you that we had an interview with a project named Crypto Farm. Thank you, Ksenia. Appreciate it. And you are welcome. We will have an online conference soon in the end of the May. So you're welcome to participate in our online conference.
thank you for invitation. We will see you soon.
Hello everyone, welcome to DAO Club Livestream. Today we have a guest. Hello Sergey.
Hi everybody.
So the first question is, what is the main feature of your project?
So pretty much we're a co-working project. We are a project that we're actually an offline platform for startup, for blockchain projects. We decided to unite everybody in a community to create like space for blockchain events and for other IT projected companies. So that's what we're doing pretty much.
Mm-hmm. What was the project start?
So the project actually got started in September 2017. A group of entrepreneurs. We decided to open our blockchain fund to trade cryptocurrencies. Pretty much like our group is 3 traders, including me. Myself, I actually started to trade in 2013, but we decided to open a serious fund in 2017. But we were trying to look for office, but there was no space available for companies like us for a startup. And then we decided to not only open a fund, but we decided to open a co-working project for all of the IT companies. So that's how we got started. Pretty much the first idea was to open a blockchain fund, but then we eventually ended up to open up co-working space.
Mm-hmm. How does your project work?
So okay. First of all, you mean what's the core of the project? Like pretty much we have 4 directions. First of all, we are offline platform. We're a co-working space. We have several blockchain projects. We have our residents are 50% blockchain oriented projects. Like for example, we have several companies that work for the ICO. We have ICO companies. And we have IT companies that pretty much concentrate to regular IT projects. Like we have one company who sells soft. So all these companies, they're communicating with each other, and also we have conference room for events. We have cryptocurrency events, and we have a fund, and we trade cryptocurrencies. So we have 3 projects.
Mm-hmm. I got it. So can you explain us what kind of audience you're looking for and you actually have?
So pretty much our audience is small entrepreneurs who wanted to work in a new economy. You want to say e-commerce, blockchain startups, also companies that work with big data, and companies who works in the marketing field. So generally, those are small startups, you want to say.
Mm-hmm. Why will the project be in demand?
Excuse me?
Why will the project be in demand?
Our project, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say the company, of 3-4 people want to start a new crazy idea in the field. They wanted to open a marketing project, or they wanted to open, any other project. And first of all, they're looking for space. They're looking for a space in a high-rise, A-class building. And it's actually a lot of startups, they stop because they hit a lot of roadblocks. Managers, landlords ask for huge deposits. You have to spend money for the office. You have to spend money for marketing and stuff like that. So what we do, we offer great space, and we offer a lot of options that we can even invest in the companies. For example, one company that they were first of all, they were looking for the office, and they didn't have much money. They had a great idea and a plan, so we decided to buy their share, and we actually invest in them. So we're not only like a working space, but we also a funding company. So we offer not only a working space, but we offer a lot of other opportunities, including marketing and funding to small startups.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you list your main achievements?
So first of all, our achievements is to create great space design, to create a space where people can work. So that's our first achievement. And we're trying to create ecosystem for a small company startup that can spend less but get more for the office.
So the other question is, what are your long-term plans?
So our long-term plans, we wanted to we have so our short-term plan for 2019, we wanted to open 2 new locations, one in Novosibirsk, greatest capital of Siberia. There are a lot of IT companies and the co-working spaces are in demand in the blockchain sphere, especially. And we'll open space in St. Petersburg. So that's our goal for 2019. For 2020 and 2021, we want to go to Ukraine, Belarus, and Kazakhstan. So that's our, I would say, short-term and long-term goal. But saying long-term goal, we wanted to working with a couple of investment firms to get funding to open more companies in other parts of the world.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful plans. What you expected in development of your project that you're working on right now?
Right now we're working for ICO project in real estate. Pretty much we wanted to, other than co-working space, we're working on an interesting project pretty much what we do, we wanted to create a platform that can be the investment opportunities for both for investor and for the seller. So the big problem in all ICO and startup projects in real estate that wanted to create a platform to get funds, for example, like that. For example, if several people, so the biggest problem in real estate actually is price. So in order to, let's say, buy a building, to invest, you have to invest a lot. So talking about like a big cities market, it could be, the tickets could be from $1 million. So we want to do, we want to create a token that could worth $1,000 minimum, and that can open a door for a lot of small ticket investors. So that's what we're working right now, and pretty much we're working on a white paper, and we're working with several people and several blockchain developers to create a project like that.
Mm-hmm. How is it possible for community to contact to your project?
We have a website with a blog.com website. They can learn, people for people who want to learn more about us. We also have blog.group.ru and blog.club.
Mm-hmm.
blok.club.
Mm-hmm. So thank you everyone. See you to the next live stream. Subscribe to us. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Sure.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sergey Sevansyan, and I am speaker of New Economy Media. And we are here with Hannes Klobe, CTO and co-founder of Terra Green Projects. Hannes, nice to meet you here with us. Yeah, it will be great for the beginning, trying to speak about what the project's about and what's your role in that grid, I think, in the next future for this product.
Sure, I'm happy to be here and nice talking to you. So, TerraGreen is about bringing change to the energy that we receive, that we all have, and we want to bring change in a sense to bring green energy to people. That's why we founded TerraGreen back in 2018, and so the general thought is that basically currently people cannot choose which energy they like to consume. So whatever you sign up, the energy provider that you want to go with, you basically just get whatever they supply to you. You cannot choose, okay, I want to have solar energy, I want to have wind energy, whatever that is. So we want to change that. We want to change how energy basically works, how you receive energy, and what you pay for, that you get what to pay for. So basically that people can get involved in the climate change as well.
I say I got your point. Hannes, all the world now going to green, really. How I see, yes, all the cars are going to be VC cars, all the, I'm working on electricity, all the plants are going to be making energy from solar, from wind, from water. I'm talking about water cells. And just, I'm eager to know what's the main future of your projects.
So basically that's also connected to the question, why have we chosen blockchain, right? So everyone does green energy now. Why are we on blockchain technology? And the reason is this, that we want to break away from these big oil companies, from these big energy providers. Because we have seen all over the world that big companies tend to be corrupt. There have been scandals. They try to do everything they can to make the most profit. But what's the most profit might not be the best for humanity, might not be the best for all of us. So with TerraGreen, we want to give back the might of choosing your energy form that you like to do, and also accelerate the progress of moving to clean energy. But because honestly, we are moving too slow. That is everyone goes to green, yes, but are we moving fast enough is what everyone should ask themselves. And I think we're seeing the results every day in the news that it's not going fast enough.
As I understand, your project going to kick off, the world for making or for accelerating going to green much more faster.
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
Thanks. Just, I'm eager to know, when was the project starts?
It was started in 2018, beginning of 2018 in February. That we already started, thinking about the whole concept. How do we implement the things on blockchain? And shortly after that, we already signed up with different renewable energy companies, where we also have projects going on, projects running, where I'm happy to talk about more.
Yeah, I think we can get that information from the website, but my next question going to be how your project works. I want to know what do you do personally, or what the team is do personally for improving, this green happen.
So TerraGreen works in different stages. We want to revolutionize how energy works, but that cannot be just done overnight. So we separated TerraGreen into 4 different stages, and we are currently at stage 1. That is basically what we are doing, except developing all the blockchain stuff that's needed. We are moving to stage 1. That means we are kickstarting different energy projects already in real life. So we signed up with the companies, different renewable energy companies that are renewable, Augustina TradeLink, and different ones. We have different projects running, and they're already starting, and we are implementing those in our TerraGreen network, in our TerraGreen platform, so to say. But this is not limited to those projects which are currently described in the green paper. We are also looking for all different kinds of projects who can be part of the platform. We're just already starting, so to get the whole thing rolling, to get the ball moving.
Okay, good. Because we are starting to talk about blockchain implementation in your project, I think all of us eager to know what is a token for. Maybe there is any kind of purpose.
So currently, what you can buy in the exchanges we are in the ICO and IEO currently stage, is the platform token. That is the token that connects all the transactions later and will be basically the general coin which is necessary to make all the transactions on the system. It basically, like Ethereum, it runs the system. But we are not using Ethereum for one specific reason, and that is all the energy waste that Ethereum does with their proof of work consensus algorithm. So we are moving to renewable energy. We want to save energy, so we cannot at the same time waste energy like Ethereum does. That is why we move to our own blockchain system and develop our own blockchain, basically. So to come back to the question, the TerraGreen coin is basically running the whole system. So every project that is running on the TerraGreen platform will get the TerraGreen coin to a higher value, basically.
Fine. Also I want to know for which kind of audience your project is for, because I know any kind of project, any kind of green energy implementation has to know for which audience is going to be implemented. For example, in New York City, it can be an example for implemented for people who are living in Manhattan. But for the Brooklyn, it's okay. They have buildings, they can do solar energy by themselves. That's why I'm asking the same question. What the audience for your project?
So the audience depends on the stages, actually. Like in general, TerraGreen is for an audience who wants to support green energy. That's goes without saying. But depending on the stage we are in, it targets specifically different audiences as well. That means in the first stage, we are searching, for example, for investors who want to invest in green energy projects, which are local. Like the first project is, for example, in Malaysia. There's the second one in Indonesia. So we are looking at different projects and want to find investors specifically for those, and they will receive specific tokens which they can trade, which also give some sort of return. In the next stages of TerraGreen, we are moving them more to the everyday consumer. So in the end, all consumers of energy, which is basically everyone, can actually buy tokens and trade tokens and even offset their electricity bill. That's where we want to go in the later stages.
Hence, as I understood, your project is going to be as any kind of accelerator of various projects which are making green energy, and you're as platform providing the solution for that, providing development, providing any kind of operation on the blockchain and based on the blockchain. And I'm also want to know why will the project will be in demand? List maybe your main achievements.
So as I already told, we've already signed up with companies, renewable energy companies, which are connected to our platform. So basically, even without any investment on the blockchain part of it, we are already starting, because we are not depending on the sources of the blockchain alone. We are also connecting everything to the renewable energy projects. So there are different milestones.
I see. Tell us about your plans, long-term plans. and what the goals and what the long-term goals for that?
So the long-term plans and goals are basically the different stages that I've talked about. So first stage, I already said we are planning to fund renewable energy projects. In the second stage, we are already going into vendoring electricity. Basically, we want to sell green electricity to the consumer. Third stage, we want to connect those funds on the first stage with the second stage, so selling the funds of the green energy projects. And in the fourth stage, we want to get rid of all the electricity monopoly that you currently have in the electricity companies. So we want to have a direct trading between investors who invest in green energy projects and consumers who only want to say, okay, no, I only want to get green energy from this and this plant because they are doing good stuff. Because I want green energy only from solar, only from biomass, only from wind energy. That's basically where our long-term goals are.
Okay, give us a bit more information about what aspects in development of the projects are you working right now with your team?
Right now, we are on one side working on the blockchain development. That is all the technical background that no one sees but has to work. So we need to be very secure. We need to be very fast. Everything that is connected to blockchain. And on the other hand, we are working with these renewable energy companies on the first projects. So we are working on the power purchase agreement of the first gasification project that we are starting, and we are working to implement the first test series in the hydrogen amplifier that is mentioned also in our green paper in India. So basically we are in Southeast Asia and India currently, have projects here and working to realize those.
Okay, good. As I listened, you are focusing on the Asian market much more than on European or in America. And my last question going to be, how it's possible for community to contact to your project anyhow, maybe as users, maybe as developers?
So we are always happy to if people contact us or give us input or have questions. So there are all different kinds of channels, and you can contact TerraGreen, of course, in Telegram. There are groups, LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it. We are in all those social media. But you can also, of course, try to contact through these green energy companies that are listed in the green paper, if you're interested in those projects specifically, right? So we are also looking for investment, for participation there. So please just contact us and talk with us. That's not a problem. We're happy to provide more information also if you want to know more.
Okay, great. We got your point. We got what you do. We are happy and we are wishing your team huge success in near future. Yes, going to be implemented all your wishes and all your thoughts. And with us being Hans Klopp, CTO and co-founder of TerraGreen Projects. I wish you all the best, and I'm very lucky to have you today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and have a great evening.
Okay.